We're going to talk about another political commentator on the left, Kyle Kulinski. If you know Kyle Kulinski, he is the host of Secular Talk. He's also host of Crystal Kyle and Friends, Married to Crystal Ball. He's a very prominent independent political commentator on the left. And so over the past couple days, Kyle Kulinski has been making fun of Erika Kirk. He's been saying that she's a grifter and saying that she's pretending to grieve over Charlie Kirk. Now, we've also said that she was pretending to grieve over Charlie Kirk because, let's be honest, it looks a little bit suspicious. But we never had a relationship with Charlie Kirk. We never knew Charlie. And so I find it odd that Kyle, after having a relationship with Charlie, is going over and really going at Erika Kirk pretty hard. Now, what am I talking about? Example A I have right here is a picture of Kyle and Charlie Kirk. And we're going to put that on the screen for you now. Here we go. This is Charlie and Kyle probably in, I'd like to say 2019, but it might have been a little bit sooner than that. But look at them. So this is Charlie and this is Kyle. Probably hosted him at an event to talk. Charlie was very good about going across the aisle. Same with Hassan Piker and other Cenk Uygur and other political commentators on the left. He was very good about going across the aisle. Okay, so you have that. You understand what that is. Well, now, here is a couple of pictures of what Kyle's doing now. So here's one. He posted this today at 9:53 a.m. It's a picture of Erika Kirk. It says she's going through the normal 5 stages of grief: pyrotechnics, merch, podcasting, grifting, and acceptance. That's a little bit rude to say about somebody's widowed wife who did a lot for you. Potentially boosted your community, your followers, gave you a different audience that you necessarily wouldn't have had. Here's another one. He posted this at 9:56. This guy's chronically online. What stage of grief is this? And it's Erika Kirk hugging Jesse Waters. And it's Erika Kirk hugging JD Vance. And it's Erika Kirk with another picture of JD Vance. Goes back to the quote, I see similarities with my husband, with JD. We read the quote. Basically, she was talking about how in leadership qualities, JD and Charlie Kirk have a lot in common. But there's more. Oddly enough, there is more. Here we have, I'm trying to find it. He posts this. So he posts this right here, this meme, and it's this fake grieving widow grifter costume. Includes fake teardrops, skin-tight black leather morning pants. And it's the picture of Erika Kirk. Listen, man, I have my suspicions about Erika Kirk at all. But at the end of the day, I do not have a relationship with her husband. I do not financially benefit from her husband having me at a Turning Point conference. I do not have a relationship professionally in any way with Erika Kirk at all. This guy appeared to be a friend, a distant acquaintance of Charlie Kirk. So to go at Erika Kirk like that so hard is really disingenuous, considering that having this partnership with Charlie Kirk in any specific way in the past, it helped benefit you. And this is another problem I have with Kyle and Joe Rogan. So Kyle Kulinski went on the Joe Rogan Experience like 6 times, okay? And this has been throughout the past decade. About 6 times, maybe 5 times. But the point is, by going on the biggest podcast in the world, by going on Joe Rogan's podcast, Kyle was able to financially benefit and also boost his program as well, as a result of Joe exposing him to all of Kyle's ideas, or exposing his audience, rather, all of Kyle's ideas. Kyle doesn't appear to be somebody that's loyal. He appears to be chronically online, which is kind of nuts. I mean, go on his Twitter. Every 20 minutes, it's either something about Joe Rogan or something about Erika Kirk now or something about Trump. He doesn't appear to be mentally well. And I think it's very disingenuous to, especially with Rogan. I mean, you financially benefited. Imagine what his following would be like now. Imagine how small his show would be now. I mean, he's got a big show. But imagine what it would be now if it wasn't for the Rogan boost 5-6 times. I mean, Joe Rogan had you in his podcast studio. He had you on the biggest show in the world. He didn't have to do that. And then this is how you treat him? You shit on him for the past year and a half just because he had Trump on, just because he agrees with some of the things Trump says? I mean, Joe came out a couple weeks ago and said he wasn't on board with these mass deportations. He called them inhumane. I disagree with that. But regardless, I mean, he's not a complete MAGA shill. And so I really think it's disrespectful to bite the hand that quite literally fed you, that helped get you to the position you are. I mean, you're one of the biggest independent left-wing political commentators that they are. But yet this is how you treat the guy that helped you get there? I just don't understand that. I don't get the backstabbiness of it. Why can't you just be loyal to somebody that helped you out? It's quite disingenuous to me. It's not right. It's not right. Let's see. What should we talk about next? I think there's one more thing. But I'm not sure. Should I talk about this? It's kind of been a slow news day, to be completely honest with you. What else is there to be outraged about? Okay, we can talk about this. So it's November 1st, and Snap is shut down. To my knowledge, I mean, I'm looking at this in real time here, 2:57 p.m., but to my knowledge, folks, we don't have Snap being restored here. Yeah, Snap hasn't been restored. Food stamps haven't been restored. Who knows what's going to happen? I think that this is going to be beneficial in the end, because I am concerned that there is a lot of fraud with the SNAP food stamp system, with Medicare, or whatever you would call, not Medicare, welfare. I think it's a problem. I don't think you should be able to not have a job and receive income for just having kids in general. It doesn't make any sense to me. But what I will say to kind of close this episode off is, when this episode comes out, if SNAP hasn't been restored yet, if food stamps haven't been restored yet, be safe. If you're a woman, and if you're a woman, you're probably not watching this, but if you're a woman, don't go to the grocery store alone, or if you go, probably be armed. Now, that's not an endorsement of violence, but you don't know, based off of the videos that I've seen, based off of how many threats there have been, from people on the internet, not just a certain color, but all colors, saying, hey, if this doesn't happen, if we still don't have food stamps, then we are going to riot and loot. So, be safe in the impending hell that is the United States. Hopefully, things get better, but I don't know. Don't listen to Jennifer Welsh, though, because she is probably laughing somewhere in Oklahoma. Happy. Bye-bye.